Renee Knorr, model, creative director, founder of Global Women Wealth Warriors, Wellness Hub, and GW3 magazine. I dedicated my life and devoted my career into helping women and girls to achieving their goals. I've been passionate about empowering women and enriching men. This opportunity in working with the Global Women Wealth Warriors have afforded me the pleasure of traveling outside of the country to be a support unit, most importantly, to help impact and change lives. Our ultimate purpose is to help others to become whole from finance, spiritual, mental, as well as physical. We know there are challenges and obstacles to get you to the next level. However, it's time for you to level up, boss. Ooh, somebody have a little bit of cough this morning. Let's go ahead on and welcome you guys to the Breakfast for Champions. If we can mute some of those microphones, that would be awesome. Great morning, champions. Welcome to another inspiring edition of Breakfast with Champions, where it is Thoughtful Thursday. And you know what's so great about today? If you haven't already joined us on the Clubhouse or right there on Facebook, BWC Daily, I encourage you guys to do so. Every day, we not only bring you inspiration, education, but we truly bring so much fun into your life. I'm one of the amazing hosts that the Breakfast and Champions have. I'm Renee Knorr. I'm not only the warrior of light, but I'm also, guys, I absolutely love impacting lives. We do it by bridging gaps through financial literacy as well as health and wellness. And so some of the things that we're going to talk about today, as being the founder of the Global Women Wealth Warriors, we're going to talk about it's time to reset. Can everybody put that in the chat, please? Time to reset. And not only do I want you to put time to reset, but I also want you to chime in where you're signing in from, guys. We love to know where you're signing in from. It is our pleasure every day to come into your life, to not only to provide you with opportunities to connect with everyone, but also, guys, we know sometimes we get to those crossroads. We are all at the same point in each other's lives where we understand that right now we have to reflect, reevaluate, and even recalibrate. And today we're going to embark upon a journey on hitting not only your goals, but also, guys, why you got started. We're talking about rededicating ourselves, and you got to be rededicating yourself to yourself. This morning, our very own Samira over there in Paris, bonjour, madam. She was really bringing it hard to us, talking about how important it is for us to scale back on when we're supposed to eat and then when we're supposed to actually kind of like fast. And I think a lot of us don't even realize the importance of not only fasting, we call it intermediate fasting or intermittent fasting, but also we don't understand the importance of eating the proper foods. So therefore you don't have those, what do they call them, dreams or even nightmares. Some of us even eat too late, as TM was talking about. And when you eat too late at night, guys, man, your mind be going. You have people chasing you. It is really crazy if you don't really take the time to balance yourself, staying in harmony of where you are. So not only we're going to talk about the reset, we're going to explore some areas because it's transformational, guys. Okay. Number one, we're going to reflect upon how you got to the space where you are. As you're reflecting right now, think about your journey. What milestones have you been able to achieve? I know some of you guys have been running marathons. Please put that in the chat. What are some of the milestones you've been able to achieve? Well, I'll share with you what my milestones that I've been able to achieve this week. I rededicated myself to me. Oh, let me tell you guys, that's so important for you to rededicate yourself just to yourself. And the reason why I had to do that, because I didn't realize that I was all over the place for everyone else, but I wasn't in the place that I needed to be for myself. So not only did I rededicate myself, I started exercising. And you know what, guys? Right here's my little shot. You see me live on right there on YouTube. I'm taking my shot of Alive, and now I'm going to take the shot. This shot has so many great natural ingredients from the cinema, alongside with, energy drinks that just don't really work for us, but this is all natural. So I want you to ask yourself, what are you doing to really rededicate yourself to yourself? We wake up every morning, 5 a.m., guys. I want you to share out the room, because we already know the man himself, Mr. Glenn Lundy, will be with us at 5:30. And you know how he crank it up every day for the Rise and Grind show. So I want you to be prepared for that. While we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and say cheers to you at the end. So therefore we could celebrate and how we're rededicating ourselves to ourselves. So that's what I had to do, guys. I had to hit that reset button to just say, Renee, you're doing the most for everyone else, but you're not doing enough for yourself. How many of you guys feel that way, guys? How many of you guys have been just pouring out so much of your energy for everyone else, but then when you look at your inventory list, it was like, well, what have you been able to do just for yourself? So guys, I want you to not only to reflect upon your journey, but also, guys, understand and appreciate some of the milestones and just reset. Hit that red reset button. This is the lesson that I want you to understand. It's important for you to learn from. Okay, guys? And as we continue on thinking about what else is important, that reevaluate, right? Right now, this is the season. We're closing out the year. And how many of you guys know you have to close out strong? And if you know you have to close out strong, I want you to think to yourself, how are you aligning yourself with your purpose? Are you still aligning yourself with your why? It takes time to even sift through that. And when you realize how you are sitting down, talking to yourself, because guys, I don't know about you, I talk to myself and sometimes I answer myself. It gets a little confusing sometimes, but you know what? I laugh it off. I really do. But having those deep down conversations with yourself, that's keeping it real. Somebody please put that in the chat. I must keep it real for myself. And then the times when you sift through the clutter, as well as the disorganization, it allows you to be able to focus. That's right, I said focus on what propels you and why. How are you going to propel yourself forward? Remember, this is the season that we can't hold anything back, because all we're doing is going forward. We're moving forward. And so you have to realize that's important. And the number 3 step I want you guys to understand, warriors and champions, as you're dedicating yourself back to yourself and saving that, getting that time to hit the reset button. How is it that you're recalibrating? That's right, recalibrating as a warrior of the light. One of the things I understand, the importance of recalibration, and how can we tune into different strategies, right? Our own habits. Grateful that we have this organization called the Breakfast with Champions. Mr. Glenn Lundy did something so special, guys. He literally allowed us to wake up to be engaged with one another. He didn't realize this movement to move over 1 million people. I call it 1 million because when you say 100,000, you already know we got even more than that in just the impressions alone. But what he did, he allowed us to rededicate ourselves and also to get on a habit. How many of you guys are off your habits right now? How many of you guys have left some of those boundaries and start just shifting backwards? Well, you know what, guys? Reset. Reset, reset. Now it's your time to reset. Don't wait for a week from today. Do it right now with the right intentions, so therefore you could be more efficient than ever. I want you guys to really explore that for yourself. It's the art of recalibrating for success. The art of recalibrating for success, and how you feel right now in this moment. Guys, I want to not only reignite you, I want to get you all wrapped up about you. I had to do that for my own self. I was up in here like, man, It was like bricks on my back because I was carrying so many bags. How many of you guys are carrying somebody else's bag? I mean, man, the luggage was heavy. It really was, guys. And I had to realize I can't carry everyone's baggage. I can't carry everyone's loads if I can't even think about carrying my own. I'm walking around here with a clutch while I'm carrying everybody else's suitcases, guys. So I really want you to think about the importance of not only resetting, but also rediscovering your power. That's right, your power, because it's important for you to discover your power. The time right now is about 5:18. Guys, if you haven't already, start sending out this room. Let's get more people into the Breakfast with Champions, because you know why? This is winning season, and we don't win alone. We win together. Somebody say it's winning season. Somebody say it's winning season. And I want you to say it with your chest out. Because even if you say it by writing it out in bold letters, you already feel that energy within itself. Some of you guys are still in the bed, but let me share with you guys. As soon as I finish up with my segment, I'm hitting the gym. Every morning this week, I've been knocking it out, guys. I hit the reset button. I started working out again, and my energy is on fire. That's why I wore red today with the red hat, because I already know what time it is. And you know what, guys? That's when it comes down to you rededicating yourself to you. Somebody please put that in the chat. I will rededicate myself to me. This is my season, and I want you to stay ignited. You know, the fire is within you. That's right. The fire is within you. So as you reclaim not only your zeal, your zest, but also, guys, it's going to help you to come into a new personality. That's right, a new personality. When you're winning, you can't be walking around with no long face. When you are winning, you can't even walk around with clothes that don't recognize or even compliment your personality. That's why I wore red today as well, because I'm winning. How many of you guys are winning? Flash your mics if you are winning. Come on now. Put some red hearts up in the chat if you are winning. You know, guys, you got to be on this winning season. That's what this Thought for Thursday is all about. And remember, you're going to rededicate yourself to who? Y-O-U. The journey that you're on is really about your narrative, how you're writing the story, and how you have to stay committed to your why. And I want you guys to start doing that. If you're carrying way too many bags, my mentor, Miss Lisa Nicole Cloud, she showed us how many times, especially as women, we're carrying unnecessary bags. Unnecessary bags. If you're carrying way too many bags, I want you to start releasing those bags today. Start releasing them. Just start throwing them away, okay? And I will say this because somebody probably is, and don't get me wrong, somebody's right now have probably given you a phone call. And when somebody gives you a phone call and they're not in the right energy, sometimes that weighs on you. And you don't even realize how that takes your energy away. I really want you guys to rededicate yourself to exercising. You know, Samira, not only did she talk about sleeping, but also exercising. Where are my exercisers at? Where are the Breakfast of Champions? Those who like to get up and work out and get it done without any excuses, because that's what it takes. I love it. Yes. Guys, we're hitting the reset button today. We're finishing strong for 2023. And not only is today Thoughtful Thursday, but today is Take Charge Thursday. And as I'm closing out, I'm going to go right back into the clubhouse. I really want the champions to be ready. I want you to get those mics unmuted because we're getting ready to rock and roll. You're going to tell me how you're going to be rededicating yourself to you because you're charged up now. I done struck a match and you are ready to stay on fire. That's right. Water's not going to even cool you down this morning. And you're going to engage in yourself. And you're going to also take the time to love yourself more than you ever have. I'm Renee Knorr. I want you to know the importance of resetting. So today, Not only is it time for you to reset, but I want you to understand you're going to make sure you have those 5 R's that I poured into you. Number one, you're going to be able to reflect. That's right. You reflect of where you are and now what you have to do so you can finish up this year strong. Number two, recalculate. Oh, guys, you got to be able to recalculate, reignite, and then also rededicate yourself. And each one of those steps are so powerful. They're so powerful. And I want you to realize this as well. Every time you're exercising, guys, it gives you the opportunity to release that unnecessary energy, those unnecessary toxins that we got to get rid of anyways. And every time you exercise, I promise you this, you're going to get more energy. Not only that, you're going to get a closer relationship to God. I love working out in the morning. You know why? Because less people are around and I could just truly get in tune to my why. So I want you to get ready. We're getting ready to go right back into the Breakfast with Champions. But before we go back into the Breakfast with Champions, I'm giving you a cheer to life. This is alive. That's right. I am alive. Can everybody put that in the chat? I am alive. We need you alive. We need you to stay charged up for YOU. And we're going to go right back into the Breakfast with Champions. Thank you so very much, guys, for giving me the opportunity to pour into you. And I cannot wait to hear from everyone today. So let's go, champions. Cheers. See you on the other side of your greatness. Bye for now.